Hi, my name is Kurt Roseman, and I am the Act Tech Support Manager here at Act CRM. Today, I'm going to give you another quick tip with Act, and then I'm going to talk about some local resources where you can find some help. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk about the actual scheduler. I've already shown in one training session how to actually back up your database just using Act. What I'm going to talk about today is using the scheduler. Okay, so we'll go to All Programs. We'll go to Act, and then we're going to go to the Act Scheduler. Okay, so what we have here is it brings up the Act Scheduler, so we can create a task, edit a task, or delete a task. So what we want to do is create a task. Also, one other thing that I will let you know is that if you are creating the task for backups and you want to be emailed if there's a failure with the backup, you need to go and click here before you do anything and set up the email account to where um, the emails are going to go to. Okay, so again, that's under setup email alerts, fill out all the information, and then let's create our task. Okay, so our task is going to be, what did I select? Okay, I'm going to create the task. I'm going to browse for the database. I'm just going to choose the demo database. I'm going to pop the username in here. So this is what you're going to have to do, CHRIS Huffman. Okay, with no password. If you have a password for your database, you do need to put that in here. It won't let you go any further if you get it wrong, so we'll hit next. We're going to schedule a task, and we're going to do a database backup. We can do database maintenance if we want, but we'll do the backup. We'll go next. Now it's going to ask us where do we want to back up the files to. Okay, so if we want, we can back them up onto our local PC, which is the C drive where my database is stored, or we can browse and back them up anywhere basically we want. If you have a server that gets backed up nightly or a location on the server that gets backed up nightly, you can also put it there. So you can put it on one of your servers under Act and backups. Okay, so we'll hit OK on that. That's fine. We want to include the attachments, and we could also, again, password protect the file if we want to, but I'm not going to. Okay, then it's going to ask us how many backups we want to keep. Okay, so if you're backing up daily or hourly, you're not going to want it to keep every single backup. So what I normally do when customers ask is I usually generally leave it at the default at 5. So what happens is once 5 backups are done, it'll delete one of them so the other backup can be done. So you'll always have at least four current backups there. Once the 5th one's done, it's going to delete one of them. Okay, I'm going to go next, and this is where we select how we want to do it, or how the randomness of when we want to back it up. You can do it hourly, you can do it daily, you can do it weekly, monthly, whenever you feel like it. I suggest if you're going to do it, you might as well do it daily, so you have, a problem today, you have yesterday's data. And again, if you're deleting the last 5, then you don't really need to worry about it. The other nice thing about it is if you are backing up to a server and that server does a tape backup or some other sort of backup, even if it's deleting the previous, backup from the week before, you do have those backups on your server. So, I mean, if you're pulling tape out and saving those backups from those directories, it's actually, you're going to have them anyways. Okay, so the start date, so if I say daily, it's going to want to start today and it's going to want to start at a time. So I could say, no, let's go ahead and start this tomorrow. And I want to do my backups at 8 o'clock or 7:59. Just hit next. Again, I'm going to send notifications for email if I want the email. Now, as I said earlier, if you don't have in the very beginning that set up, this will be all grayed out. And it'll tell you here if you forgot to set it up, hey, this is grayed out for this reason. So I'll go hit like that, and I'll just put in an email address, kurt.roseman@crm.com.au, and send a test email. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit finish. Okay, I said okay. I'm going to hit finish, and we're all done. That's it. So that's how to use the actual scheduler to schedule your backups. Now, for some local resources, you can go to our knowledge base at www.kb.swiftpage.com. Just type in how do I back up my database, or how do I use the scheduler to back up my database. You may want to talk to one of our local or your local ACT consultants who can not only help with stuff like this, but can talk to you about your business and what you want to get out of ACT and how you may want to set it up to get the most out of ACT. Or you can give us a call here at support at 1-300-724-327. Thank you.